Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be solving our rest of the levels, which is starting from Bandit level 21 to Bandit level 25. Okay, let's quickly move to our Bandit level 21. So let's quickly learn the goal. The program is running automatically at a regular interval from cron, the time-based job scheduler. Look into /etc/cron.d for the configuration and see what command is been executed. So basically what cron is, it is the time scheduler, time-based job scheduler. So we'll look into it. So let's move to our terminal, right, and let's move to our level 21. Let's quickly go here, copy it, let's paste it over here. Once we will, oh, the password is wrong. The password should be this. Oh, my bad, I pasted the wrong password. Okay, since we are you can see the username is our bandit 21 as a bandit, and pwd will show you the current directory we are at. So home/bandit 21, we are at the correct directory. So as mentioned in our goal, we should let's check what is inside our etc/cron.d, right? Okay, it's a directory, so we will change the directory and we will see what are inside. So basically you can see a bunch of files, right? So as we are searching for the password of level 20 bandit level 22, right? So we will check what is inside our cron job bandit 22. So let's quickly see what's inside this. So okay, as you can see, this is the result, the output you will get. So let me tell you what this is. So this is basically a script. As you can see, a cron job bandit22.sh is a script. It's a script. It is running in user/bin. Okay, so this is the pathway, and this script is owned by our bandit 22, and the asterisk you can see, this means this is basically it is running at each and every second. So what we are gonna as mentioned in our goal, the cron, that was a time-based job scheduler. So the configuration is this. So basically let's try to read the script, what is in the script. So I'll do user/bin. You can just copy paste the path of that as well, but I didn't, but you can do that as well, no issues over there. So if I do this, see, you get another script. The script inside this is basically etc/bandit pass bandit 22 is being copied to our temp folder, and this is our file. So let's quickly learn. So okay, don't get confused, this is a pre-built script that was made by the dev who made this level, so you don't have to get any confused. This is already pre-made. Everything you did is correct. So basically what you did is, okay, first let's see the password and I'll explain you the concept over this. Just read this file, right? Just do this and you'll get the password. Okay, I'll tell you what just happened. So basically, according to our goal, the program was running automatically, means your script was running automatically inside your cron. Okay, the cron is what? A time-based job scheduler. So inside our etc/cron.d, schedule a cron job space bandit 22 was there, and when we read this file, right, a script was running inside this. So basically a script was already running this. This script was made by the devs who made this level. So basically what we did is we read the script, right? We read the script, and the script mentioned that the password for bandit 22 is inside our temp.this file. So basically we read this file and we have the password. So this is nothing but just a basic level that we will be encountering more complex level as we progress ahead. So I'll move out from this, okay, because we already complete this level, copy this password and paste it into your text editor. Okay, let's move to this, let's clear it, and let's move to our next level, which is level 22. Okay, okay, now let's learn the goal of our level 22. A program is running automatically at regular interval from cron, right? Again the same thing, the time based of scheduler, look in /etc/cron for the configuration and see what command is being executed. Okay, we have a note here, looking at the shell script written by people is very useful. The script for the level is intentionally made easy to read. Okay, this is same thing, but bit more complex. As I have said before, as we progress ahead, the difficulty will increase. So let me quickly get inside our Bandit 22. As you can see, I am inside my Bandit 22. So let's quickly solve the same thing again, the same thing. Let's see what kind of configuration or what kind of shell script that is being running, right? So let's quickly go for, so we are at a Bandit 22. We are trying to find this password for to log in into our Bandit 23. So we must look into the file of crons of Bandit 23. Okay, so let's quickly see 23 what are the scripts is running. Again, our Bandit 23 is the owner and it is being executed every second, and it is inside our script is inside our user/bin, same as previous level. Now let's quickly learn what the script says. Okay, shit, wait a minute. Copycat, I guess this works. Obviously this works. Okay, this is the script that we have. This is the script this is the script that is written inside our Bandit 23.sh. Okay, now I will explain you this command first. So my name equals to who am I. The script is running running is Bandit 23. So the output of who am I is obviously Bandit 23, right? So and the output of a Bandit 23 is being stored in my name variable or object, what you can call it. Okay, so it is being saved in my name object. Okay, and now the another script that it tells is echo I am a user my name is basically echo I am a user Bandit 23, and md5 sum is an cryptographic method, right? It is md5 is an cryptographic method, and we have just added we have summed with md5, and the output of this is gonna be with this, and cut -d space -f1 is basically what this means is the output of this, you know, the output of this, the first field or the first line of the output is selected, and it is stored inside the object, another object known as my target. So basically this output is being stored in my target, and another is echo is copying password file /etc bandit pass my name is bandit 23 to our temp my target. So my target, whatever the output of this is my target, and who am I is Bandit 23. It is stored in my name. So basically what it is doing, it is reading the ITC's Bandit password of Bandit 23, and it is being stored in a temp/my target, which is this. So what we are going to do is, first we have to find the password of we have to find the value of my target. So how do we do this, right? We must know this. We must know the name, because if you do this, if you try to read, if you just do if you do this temp etc my target, right, you can't, because my target is an object. You can't read a my target as an object. You have to find the name, the file name of my target. So how do we find this? Yep, I'll teach you. Write this echo I. Okay, no need to do this. Just do this, copy it, paste in your terminal, go to your echo I am user. As we know, my name is the who am I is Bandit 23 running the script. So obviously I have to do Bandit 23 and do Bandit 23. Do this, and once you do enter, you will get the value, you'll get the file name. So this is the output that is being stored in my target. As we know, the temp/my target value, we have the password of our Bandit pass bandit 23 password, right? File password. So what we are gonna do is simply do /temp, right, and simply copy this. Oh, my bad. Okay, copy this. Once you do this, you'll get the password for the next level, which is login password for bandit 23. So this is how you solve your level. This is really simple. If you have any confusion, please let me know in the comments. Okay, now let me quickly exit from here and we'll move to our next level, which is one of the most trickiest level. Okay, let's move to our level 23. Okay, the program is running automatically at a regular interval from cron. The same thing, the time-based job interval. Look into a /etc/cron job for the configuration and see what program is being executed. Now this level is required to create your own first shell script. Okay, this is one of the I would say this is a new level for us because we are trying to solve it with a different approach. So let me quickly log in. Okay, let's quickly log in. Let's copy the password and let's paste it, and we'll now same process. Let's move quickly. Let's see what kind of script is being run, right? So let's do ls. We are at a level 23. We will be we are here to find the password for bandit 24, obviously. So let's quickly do 24. Again, we have a bandit 24 that's a script, and this is running. This means the script is running every second, and the owner is bandit 24. That means we don't have access as a bandit 23 user. We don't have access to the password of bandit 24. We will if you try to read it, the permission will be denied. Okay, simple. Now let's read first. Let's quickly read what is the script here, and we'll do according to the script, and we'll write according to the script as well. Okay, so this is the script. This is a predefined script that is this is the script that is written in bandit 24 script, and this is made by the developers. Okay, so I'll explain you the script. So my name equals to who am I is basically the same thing that we did previously. Bandit 24 is running the script. Then obviously if we do who am I, then answer is bandit 24. That is being stored in my name variable, and after that it changes the directory to var /spool/my name, that is our bandit 24 /full. It goes to this folder, right? And it does echo, executing and deleting all the script, and what it does, it executes and delete all the script in this our folder var /spool/bandit 24 /fo. Okay, this another line is for I in ***. So this basically means check all the files in the folder. Dot is current directory, and asterisk means all. So this means check all the files in the folder. And this is our if you are not familiar with the bash script, right, and if you have learned Python or a C, this syntax is same for a do while loop. Okay, is for the do while loop. So basically in C you'll do while, and here we have a do done. Okay, the syntax is similar, the logic is similar, just the name is different. So so we are running a do done loop, and if the current directory or a current file, if a current file is current directory or a parent directory, just ignore them and move to just ignore them. And if it is a different kind of file, right, if there is a different kind of script that we just made, then handle it. So basically it says handle it, and it will this file owner equals to file this line. Basically it checks for who is the owner of the file. So the script is the script of the owner. Who is the script? It checks who is the script of this, who's the owner of this file. And the next second if line, what it does is it checks if the owner is bandit 23, then only it moves forward. Okay, so if the owner is bandit 23, it executes till 60 seconds, and if it takes longer than 60 seconds, it will kill itself. Okay, this is how it done, how it is done. And fm hyphen rf is basically whatever the script you run inside the folder, that will automatically be deleted. So this is the predefined script that is written by developers, so we are gonna use this. So as mentioned in the note, we have to write our own script, because being Bandit 23, right, being a Bandit 23 user, you can't access a Bandit 24. So suggest you is make a temporary directory, right? So let's make a temporary directory, and we will name our folder over there, and I'll show you. It's easy to do rather than explain, and I'll explain you while I do it. So let's quickly do this. Let's do mkdir. I'll make a temporary directory which is temp, and let's say I'll make a file name crazy. Okay, if the file already exists. So okay, crazy1, how does okay, yeah, yes sir. Let's move to our crazy1, right? Crazy1 folder, and what we'll do is we'll write our own very own first script. So do echo, and what we're gonna do is what we are trying to say this is go to cat etc, right, etc, and go to bandit password. We know where the password lies, and go to bandit 24, right? Go to bandit 24 and paste that password into our temp directory, which is temp crazy1 slash let's make a txt password.txt file where our password will be stored. So once you do this, right, let's do this, and our script name of the script is and our script will contain this whole our this is our whole, don't forget this is our script, right? But the script must be saved in some kind of script.sh file with extension, right? So it is being stored in our script.sh. So if I do ls, I'll have script.sh. okay, so what we will do is we have to give permission to our script as well, where we'll give permission to our script.sh. If I do ls, you can see the script has got permission to execute, read, write, everything. So if you don't give permission, this won't work, because the owner should be bandit 23. And okay, now I don't have a pass.txt, right? So for that, in order to get that, you have to change the permission of your folder as well, because if you don't give permission to your folder, then bandit 23 won't be your owner. So in order to do that, let's do 777, let's do /temp /crazy1, let's do this. Okay, I did something wrong, I guess. Okay. Now, as I've given the I've changed the permission of our temp directory as well. What we are gonna do is we are gonna paste our script. So we are gonna paste our script to our this here. Bandit cron job bandit 24 script. So just copy it, copy script.sh to our var spool, because we must trick our server that bandit 24 can only get the password of its own, right? So we have wrote the script for that. So hopefully this will run. Spool bandit 24.fol full. If I do ls, okay, then I must have done some wrong in our script. So go to a script, right? It's very case sensitive. Do this, hopefully this works. crazy one, pass.txt, yep, and chmod 777 script chmod 777 / temp crazy1. Yep, now I got, because this case sensitive, the script is very case sensitive, as this particular level, I don't know why you can't use nano, but I tried with nano, but it didn't register, so I'm just using this. So don't forget to change the permission if and the script you write, it must be really correct. Okay, so once you copy this step is really important. Please don't forget, you have to copy the script that you have written to our script that is in Bandit 24. So if you do this, just simply do pass.txt, you will get the password for next level. So this is how you do, this is how you solve this level. Now let's quickly move to our next level, which is level 24, right? Okay, let's first I'll exit. Okay, and let's read it. The Damien is listening on a port 30002 and will give you the password of Bandit 25 if given the password for Bandit 24 and a secret numeric 4-digit pin code. There is no way to retrieve the pin code exact by going through all of the 1000 combination called brute force saying. You do not need to create a new connection each time. Okay, so this one is pretty interesting because there is a port listening to us in 3002 and it will give us a password for next level if we give the password of Bandit 24, right, the password that we are going to log in, and a secret numeric key that we don't know, and we will be using all the combination of this 4 possible digit combination by a method called brute forcing. This is gonna be really interesting. Let's quickly do this, and once we do this, copy the password and we'll quickly move into ls. There's nothing, so let's quickly use this. So we are gonna use our script mind. Yeah, so what we're gonna do for I in, so we will be needing all the possible combinations. So we are gonna use from 000 to 999 because these are all the four number pin numeric value combinations. So we are going to use this, and what we are going to do is we are going to use do command, right, and we are going to do echo, right, and we will be using you will be using our password of our just recently. This one will be using this, and we will be using the combination of 4 numerical value which we don't know. So we will simply do I and we will close it. So once we do this, okay, once we do this, we are gonna send it to our port localhost 30002, right? So if you do this, you will see wrong, please enter the password, current level, pin code, try again, and it will try all the possible combinations from 000 to 999, and once it does, you will get a password eventually. So this is really interesting because even you didn't know the pin code, you cracked it by using a method known as brute force. So paste this password in your text editor and we will move along. Let's move to our most tricky part and last level for today, one of the most toughest in level 23, because let's learn the goal. Log into Bandit 26 from Bandit 23 should be fairly easy. The sale for a user 26 is not bin bash but something else. Find out what it is, how it works, and how to break out of it. Okay, so okay, there is a note for a window user, but we are using Linux, so there won't be unnecessary. But even if you are using Linux, you must read this. Use a powerful tool analysis into a Bandit, so you might get some problem. Okay, now here is the most tricky part. Wait a minute, let's quickly log in, exit. So I'll tell you, first let's log in and we'll discuss the problem that we're gonna face, because I have faced a problem over here, which I'll tell you. Because okay, as you can see, we have a bandit26.ss key, and this is not the first kind of problem that we have solved. We have solved this in previous level as well. This is an PEM, PEM, which is known as privacy enhanced mail. It is encrypted with that. This is simply a key, right? If you read this, you'll get a key. So if you do this, you'll get a key. Obviously it is a private key. So we have done this previous level, but okay, what you can do is, what we used to do and what we did is, if we do this and if we do this and bandit26 at the rate localhost, if you try to do this, you might get enter, but as you can see, I have been logged out, and this is not our problem. This is that they've blocked us from entering from bandit25 to bandit26. Previously you were allowed to do this. You could just simply jump from bandit26 to bandit25 to bandit26 using this method, this command. But I don't know, recently they have blocked us, so we are gonna use our different method, which is by opening our second terminal, right? And we will be using the same technique that we used previously. So I'll tell you, basically what you do is make a folder, make a folder known as bandit26, and inside that copy this this from begin, or I say even copy the dash. Okay, if you don't copy, you won't be logged in. So copy this whole thing, right? Copy this whole thing, and once you go to your second terminal, right, and paste it over there. I have already done this. See, and I have pasted the same thing. I have pasted the same private key over to my bandit26.ss key. If I do this, see, I'll get the same key because I've copied it. So what we are gonna do is, as you can see, this is my local machine, this is my host name, this is my local machine host name. So I can simply do this. First I will show you what kind of a shell script that is being used, because as you can see, the shell for the user26 is not bin bash, because bin bash is your default shell script that is used by all the levels. So this is different. There is no bin bash, there is something else. We will find out. And the main motive of this this level is that we will change our shell script to our bin bash. So okay, let's quickly go to our terminal. Once we do that, right, first let me go to my next terminal. I have to explain you something. So let's do this. I will explain you what is the different shell script that is being run in bandit 26. Okay, so quickly do cat etc password. You will see a bunch of file which allows you to see what kind of shell script that is being run in every level. If you scroll up, you will see bandit 26. That is for every level. You can see there is bin bash being used as a script, but there is user/bin show text. So this is the script that is being run in bandit 26, and this is the problem that has occurred, and we have to solve it, because if we don't set our shell script to bin bash, we won't be able to log in. So copy this. Let's see what kind of script that is being run over here. So do this. Yes, you can see this is the script that is being that is inside our show text. So export term equals to Linux. So this is basically a standard term saying that run this command in a basic Linux environment. So it is nothing. So the most important thing is this exe more this, so text.txt. so exe is an extremely powerful command, right, and it is using a more command. So basically what this command does is it not only uses more command, but it uses the whole, it makes exe makes the whole this whole script in the control of more command. So more have the control of whole this script. Okay, so more is an powerful text editor. It is similar to nano. Okay, but one major important thing about more is, so it only it shows you the script, it shows you the percentage of the script. So if there's a window, there's a window terminal, right, and we all have a bunch of text. So what it does is it prints you all the text that is inside your text.txt, but when the text.txt is reaches the end, and if the window is too big, it will automatically close. That is what it is explained by exit 0. So basically more command does that. I'll show you in a brief time. Let me show you an example how more command works. So basically do this, we are gonna use an old trick. So bandit26@bandit.labs.overthewire. so if you do this port p220, so if you do this, oh my god, wait a minute, overthewire.org, if I do this, right, see the connection is closed automatically, because the more command, the text that should be lowered, it is being loaded too quickly and it is closed. So in order to do this, make your terminal really small. What this does is it tricks the more command, right, it tricks the more command and it pauses the text. So basically now if you, I think you should, yeah, let's make it this small, and let's see if you do this, right, see more 33%. so this is 33%. if I if I try to increase my size of the window now, so if I do this, if I press enter, if I do this, the terminal closes. So basically what I will do is that we are exploiting the more command uses. So in order to do this, make your terminal size small, and once run the command, press enter, it will be stuck at 83%. so what we are going to do is, now we are going to use a powerful text editor tool which is known as Vim. So in more you can edit the text by using a Vim. So just press V, and now you have entered the editing part. So do a semicolon. Once you do this, right, do a colon, and once you do press the colon, what you're gonna do is, please don't leave a space after this, because it is really case sensitive, otherwise it won't work. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna set cell equals to bin bash, right? That is what we are gonna do. We are telling the command inside that you to set the cell equals to bin bash. So once you do this, press enter, and again do colon, and once you do this, do shell cell and press enter, and see, now we are logged in as Bandit26. so this is how we exploited the more command. As the script was using more command, we have exploited it. So in order to get the password, quickly do cat/etc/ obviously bandit pass, and C for Bandit26 password. You'll get the password, copy it in your text editor. So if you have any question, please ask me in the comment section, because this one is quite tricky, as I have been trying to do it took me a while to solve this level. So in order to quit from this, press QA. Once you do this, press enter, and you will be logged out automatically. So this is how you solve this level for Bandit26.